everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. I'm so glad you decided to join me today. We are planning in my Franklin Classic binder. This is the Alivia Grass Green binder from last summer, and we're just gonna plan for the week. So I'm filming this video on Friday, the 22nd of July, and the video the planning week is from Monday the 25th to Sunday the 31st. So with that being said, I'm going to go to my routine tab, take out my weekly task card so we know what we need to do and in what order. And the first step is to review the goals from this week. So the thing with my week ending on Sunday and this being Friday, you guys obviously know that my goals or my week has not been completed yet. So that's one thing that I wish I could change, because I look at my goals and I'm like, oh, I never finished yet. But technically, you know, the week isn't over. So the first thing is sharpen the saw. So this is all stuff that really helped me to focus on important things, like help me do things that I personally want to do or that kind of improve myself in some aspect. So Tarot for Transformation. So this is kind of like a self-healing, self-journey, shadow work process. I'll link the book that I'm talking about. I'm using Astrology as a journal because I like the grid note paper. But yeah, I never did any of it this week. It's been a crunch for time again, and yeah. So the other thing that I have done, I haven't read The 7 Habits, but I have read You Are a Badass, and I'm loving that book. Usually when it comes to some kind of nonfiction book, it's almost like work, you know. I'm a huge reader. Most of my reading, like, I've read thousands of books in my lifetime so far. When I was a kid, I always used to go to the library, but when I was able to afford to buy books and have room to store books, I started buying my own. So, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So I've read almost everything by Piers Anthony. I've read almost everything by Stephen King. Those were read in grade 4. And what else did I enjoy? I enjoyed a lot of science fiction or fantasy books when I was in grade 4, grade 5. And then what did I get into after that? I read the John M. Auel books, so the Clan of the Cave Bear series. I've read those multiple times. You guys, if you've watched my channel in the past, you know that Karen Marie Moning is one of my favorite, or probably the favorite author that I love, like, in my entire life. Like, she's the best. I love her work. All of her books are great. Karen Marie Moning, the Fever series in particular, my favorite books hands down. I also really like Sarah J. Maas. All of her series I've read so far. I'm currently on the Crescent City series and getting into that. And I've also read almost everything by Clive Cussler. Douglas, is it Douglas Preston? Preston and Child and Lincoln Child, everything by them. Their Gideon series, that's also one of my favorites. What else have I read? There's one book in particular that strikes my fancy. I read it in grade 7, and it's, I can't remember, is it Sarah Dawson? I can't remember the author, but it's called The Phantom, or Phantom, the Story of His Life. So it's about the Phantom of the Opera, but it's like a different take on it, and it kind of romanticizes it even more than the classic tale already is romanticized. That's probably one of my favorite books. But yeah, definitely the John M. Auel books, like the Clan of the Cave Bear series. I think every woman should read those books in her lifetime. It's basically historical fiction. I don't know if it's based on a true story, but the facts, like, in that book, she did so much research, and those books are utterly amazing. Of course, I read all of the Anne of Green Gables, Little House on the Prairie, like, you know, those were when I was younger. yeah, but there's so many books, and I was, yeah, really into the science fiction, fantasy book. A lot of those books were read multiple times, especially the Karen Marie Moning, and especially the Clan of the Cave Bear series. Like I'm talking like at least 10 times for the whole series each. Like, I'm not kidding. A little weird, I know, because a lot of people I know are like, why would you read a book that you've read once? But when you find epic books, you reread them. Am I right? I mean, I know there are other people who do this. Also, another, I think I was in grade 7 or grade 8, another thing of mine, I don't want to call them trashy. They weren't dime trashy romance novels, but they were the historical romance novels. So if you guys are like of an older generation and you remember the Zebra, like their particular publisher, I was obsessed with these. The Zebra historical romance in particular, they had like the lovegram on the front cover. So I have tons of examples. I've got a whole Rubbermaid container full of them, and I'm not selling them because in order to find those books, I had to go to garage sales for years, you guys, in order to get my collection as big as it is. Because finding those Zebra historical romance novels with the lovegram on the corner was so difficult. One of my favorite ones is Comanche Cowboy. Cannot remember the author because there's so many authors. Georgina Gentry is probably, and Johanna Lindsay, I think her name is. They're probably two of the best historical romance writers. But Georgina Gentry, definitely a really great author for romance, historical romance. But yeah, I was into those two for quite a while. But all the Piers Anthony. So one of my favorite series was the Proton Phaze series. So good. Oh my God, so good. I also read the one where what is it? I can't remember the name of them, but the one where people started out on the earth and then they progressed, and it was very interesting to read. I read all of those. And then obviously the Xanth novels. So the Xanth novels, that's his biggest collection of novels in the series. And he's still going. He's still alive, which is crazy because he's quite old now. But definitely one of my favorite kind of, I want to say kid. Some of the puns he's writing in his books now are kind of silly. He does get them from his readers, but his first few books hardly had any puns at all. And then he kind of grew on that as his books continued. But yeah, if you guys are looking for kind of a cute, funny science fiction fantasy type series to read, check out the Xanth novels. They're fun. Anyway, enough about that. So when I read science fiction, sometimes I'm bored. This book, I am not bored. It's You Were a Badass by Jen Sincero. It's kind of like confirming my suspicions and figuring out, like, you know what? All of this stuff that we're taught, and I think I have an article coming out on my blog. It's called The Effects of Social Conditioning. So when you're a baby, you're awesome, right? You don't know what judging is. You don't know, like when people talk, when people say stuff about you, it makes you feel like you're less of a person, which you're not. But when you're a baby, you don't know all of that stuff. You just live in the moment. And in the book, she was saying that children, like especially babies and like animals, they live in the moment. And that's the most magical place to be because you're connected to source energy, which is, you know, our universe connection. That's how you manifest, by keeping your energy high. I could go all into it, but the book is amazing. I love it. Like, it's so good. I've got so many books. I think I've got a couple more on my list to read by her, but there's so many books about that kind of stuff that I want to read. And I'm really invested in that book right now, which is surprising because it's a nonfiction. But anyway, I did read that one. And I have been drinking water, but I've only been maxing about 4 bottles, which is my original goal. So I put 5 bottles, but that's kind of overkill. So 4 bottles, but it has been extra hot outside. We've been going through a heat wave, so it's been about 20, average of 28 for the last like 10 days, and it's going to continue into next week, so it's going to be crazy. We don't have air conditioner. We have like a tiny one in our kitchen, which is kind of breaking right now, so it's been a little rough. Going down to family, so movie nights, we actually haven't been watching many movies because it's one thing, it's kind of, I hate to say this, but so because I'm an entrepreneur. I work from my home and I have 2 kids. So it's already hard for me to find time to work. Like right now, my daughter is sitting in the living room right beside me. She's being ultra good right now because I told her I was filming. But it's already hard for me because I have the 2 kids. My son's home from summer break. But I work, like I have a Monday to Friday schedule. I work 9 to 5. Or not really 9 to 5. If I have extra work to do, I work 9 to 5. Generally, I can get most of my work done in 4 to 5 hours a day, which is awesome. But my mom doesn't understand that what I do is work. She says she does, but yet she comes over during the day, during the week, all the time and stays without me asking her to come over. She just comes over. And then I don't get work done. And it's very frustrating to me. I have communicated it multiple times to her, like, hey, like I'm busy today. Probably not a good time for a visit. And she comes over anyway. So the boundary there, yesterday I put my foot down and I said, I'm not going anywhere. But basically I had to tell her I was grumpy, so don't come over. But I wasn't grumpy. I just had to get work done. But she doesn't understand. Like, she doesn't understand. I don't understand how she doesn't get it. But anyway, she comes over all the time. And I'm like, you know what? I work. Even though I'm home, I'm working. It's like, pretend I'm not here. I'm working. But anyway, that's one of my frustrations because I haven't been getting work done because of the kids. And then she comes over and it just makes it worse. So I'm getting frustrated. So I've been working late until like midnight. Some nights, the other night I had to work till midnight. Yesterday I worked till 10:30 just to get my work done. And yeah, it was super frustrating because then I don't get my downtime that I need. Movie nights haven't really been a thing. Swimming, I'm hopefully going to think about doing that on Sunday. It is a lot of work to take the kids, but they love it. So I'm going to try doing that again. Outside play, we've been doing lots of that. Takeout day is today, so I'm going to check it off. One-on-one time with my kids, I've had that. As for home, I have actually done quite a bit of stuff. Well, not this stuff necessarily, but I finished the bathroom finally. So I haven't actually cleaned the bathroom this week, but I did organize it. So I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff and it looks good. It looks minimal. It looks great. I love it. I also went through my summer clothes and I went through both of my kids' clothes. So I got rid of all of the stuff that was too small, organized their dressers. It looks so good. The only thing that's bugging me now is I need to clean and organize the top of their dressers. So that's my next goal. Okay. And that's something that I might add on this week. Role of creator. I haven't worked on my planner terms at all. I did a sticker design this week. It was flower doodles. It was only one. I meant to do 2 or 3. And again, it was because of my mom coming over. Blogs, I did one on Wednesday. That was when I worked till midnight. And then I finished the other one yesterday. So I do have a new blog. So kind of how I do it is I work ahead like 2 or 3 months. So right now I've got blogs going into September, which is good because that means I don't have to struggle or rush to try to get up a new blog, you know, next week, for example. So what I did is I predated all of them because you can schedule them I schedule them on my website and then I can copy them over to Medium and schedule them there as well. But the problem is the 2 actually that I wanted to do this week, I had to insert in the middle. So I had to change all of the dates for all of the upcoming blogs I have until September. So that took a little bit of time. I also drew out and filmed my bullet journal setup. That video is posting today as we speak. It'll be posting in 6 minutes. So that's my August setup. It's very minimal, basically tracking my habits, my moods, and my water intake and my weight. Anything to do, even baby notes and stuff like that, because it's stuff I don't really put in my planner. My planner is more for appointments, and my bullet journal is more for habit tracking and mood tracking. Morning planner routine and journal routine. I haven't even thought about doing those yet, but I'm going to try to do that this week coming up. And makeup ideas, I haven't. And then I was kind of panicked. I'm like, oh no, I don't have a makeup plan for Monday. But I do have to go to our friend's, it's for my son. We're attending his friend's birthday party on Saturday. So I'm going to do my makeup for that. So I should have a makeup video up for Monday. So as for CEO, I haven't done anything for storage solutions for my desk, but I did manage to clean it. So that was good. I don't have that here. I have been using the stickers I haven't been buying anything new. I changed my dividers before I even did this. I finally reached 100 followers on Medium. I applied for the program, the partner program. I got in 20 minutes because I'd already had it set up from before, and I'd already been making money before they changed the 100 follower rule. So everything was set up. My Stripe account was attached. My bank account was attached. But the problem with my bank account is I had canceled my US account because I wasn't going to pay fees for that. Like, fees for US accounts are very high in Canada, and I wasn't going to pay for that in the interim while I wasn't getting paid for Medium. So I canceled it. So now I have to go back to the bank and set up a new account. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to try sending the email today. So I'm not going to throw this out yet. So I'll try to do this. I might be able to do it on Wednesday when my husband is home. It's just Wednesday is already going to be a huge busy day for us. You guys will see on my calendar, we've got so many things to do Wednesday. And then Thursday's going to be a hectic day. And then because we're leaving for Red Deer and we're going to K-Days and we have to pack. So there's tons of stuff, and I have to pay the bills. Tons of stuff that I have to do. And I might even have to do my plan with me Wednesday or Thursday as well. So it's going to be crazy busy, you guys. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. Unless what I could do is I could go ahead and do my plan with me without filming, because I could plan even while I can't plan while we're driving because we're taking 2 cars. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that next week. But anyway, so that's it for my goals. So I mean, I never got everything done on here, but I did cross out quite a few things. Okay, so the next thing is to view my calendar and my master tasks. I kind of like doing that before I create new goals, because then sometimes I get ideas for new goals. So my calendar, I'm also going to have to start thinking about setting up for August. So that's going to be a thing. You can see my daughter found my planner, which I'm not too happy with, but what can I do? So I said it's from the 25th to the 31st. The 31st is up on the top left corner on a Sunday, for anyone who doesn't know, for those Franklin planner users. I don't like that. I kind of wish they'd just do like the crosshatch on the 24th, but at least it allows you to have more room if you do have stuff going on. So I'm going to have a makeup Monday. I don't know what that's going to look like. I think it might be like my minimum summer routine or something. Just going to write that in. So my husband comes home on Tuesday. Sophia's birthday is on Wednesday. Kitty's, oh yeah, we're going to be so busy. So I put Costco on Thursday, but Costco's actually going to be on Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, guys. We have to do so much packing. When does it stop? When do we just have time to relax and do nothing? Yeah, so I'm going to be busy with videos. I'm going to be busy with packing, and I think I've already made all my lists that I need to make, because we're just going to the reunion this weekend here. So I have this weekend left, and then if my husband comes home Tuesday late at night, the only days I have to actually do stuff really is like pretty much today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday, like, I won't even be able to work unless I'm doing my plan with me then. You know what I might do? I don't know if this is something that you guys would be interested, but because I have to switch over my binder anyway, I don't know if I can combine my week and my month. Like, it would be a super long video, but I'm planning on doing that on Sunday. So Saturday we have Eli's birthday party. I'll be doing my makeup. And then Sunday will be swimming. We only go for like an hour and a half, so I say 2 to 7, but that's the time range we go. So either Sunday or Monday, I need to film my monthly setup. So I'm not sure how that's going to look like, but I don't realistically see myself doing 2 separate videos. So maybe I'll just film it super early, like Sunday, Monday. So my goals, I'm not sure if I'll be able to review my goals because I won't even be near done. It'll be like the start of this video basically. So I'll make new goals, but I won't actually review the old ones if that was the case. So maybe I'll just combine those videos. When I review my goals, it's usually a long part of the video and then the rest of it isn't that bad. So maybe that's something that I'll consider doing. Okay guys, so let's look at the master tasks. Like, look how good I've been doing. I have got so much stuff done. I don't know if I'll be able to wash my husband's car this time off because we don't have very much time at home. I'm going to start on my kids' rooms. My son's room is really disgusting, so I couldn't do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of maybe go off the week because the month was kind of vague as far as master tasks. So I have to, oh yeah, I still have to do some things. I'm probably not going to worry about storage for my desk, but I'm going to concentrate more on getting my videos done and then also getting my kids' rooms kind of started on, because I'm already looking at August and I've got 1 month before my son goes back to school. We're looking to get a tiny desk for his room, so I need to get that organized before we get the desk, and I'm going to set it up, put his computer on there, and just have a room where he can put his school stuff when he comes home instead of leaving it in the kitchen. So yeah, I want to organize that and kind of focus my attention on that more. So let's go ahead and do new goals now for the new week. I've really been liking these Zig brushables lately, and they're a large brush pen, so it actually covers the entire area of these lines here, and it's almost the same color. But I will be probably switching my binder and doing the monthly setup. So this week you guys are probably going to see on Instagram that I will go ahead and switch. I've been kind of not doing so well with my Instagram posts, you guys. I apologize. I've just had so much on my mind. But I'm going to try to start getting back into it and giving you guys more updates. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plan. I kind of like that pen that I used before, so maybe I'll go back to that.
Another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do.
Alright guys, so that's it. So I changed the sections a little bit because it's going to be a bit different this week. I will be adding to these sections because I just feel like I'm not getting everything down right now. But sharpen the saw. I want to dye my hair and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to try doing that tonight if I have time or if I have energy home. I added all the cleanings. We got to mow the grass, we have to clean the floors, clean the bathrooms, and change the sheets on both beds. Errands, we're going to be going to Costco, take my son to his birthday party, bank appointment, gas up vehicles. We'll have to go to the bank and get cash for K-Days. And we also have K-Days. And then I'll put Red Deer on here and then family reunion. Even though those aren't errands, that's places we have to go, but just to keep it in the back of my mind. Organize, there's probably definitely going to be more here that I'll add. So packing list, packing list for our reunion. I'm pretty much good, I think. We also need to get a few items, so like grocery items for when we go, because we're going to be getting some drinks and stuff and milk for the kids. And creator, and you'll notice I didn't put CAO because the only thing would be the bank appointment, and I put that under errands, so I have to send the email today for that. Creator, I put sticker design because I'll be doing that Tuesday. My August plan with me setup, that will either be Sunday, Monday. I'll include the weekly most likely, and then my journal routine, morning planner routine, potentially. I put that on there in case I get time, but I'm probably going to be swamped. All right. So I'm just going to keep those together for now, put those back in here, and then I guess we're going to start planning the week. It's a little challenging for me right now because my daughter wants me to go outside with her. This is always a thing, and usually I always put my kids first, But I know that my mom's going to be calling me later today, and she wanted to go to the water park, which I don't have time for. It costs money to go there, not to pay to get in, but just to travel there, right? And I'm trying to save gas. Gas prices are still crazy, so yeah, we have a lot of fun in our backyard. I do water balloons. I've got the pools. I've got like a slide to go into the pool, so it's perfectly fun and fine in my own backyard, and then I don't have to leave the house. But yeah, I want to try to get this done. This is kind of my priority today. So I'm trying to get this done before my daughter tries to take me outside. So for today, still filming, but I'm going to cross it off. Edit to plan with me. I've got a few things I need to do today. Thinking about doing a garden vlog, but I kind of want to weed my garden, the one area where I have stuff in the ground, because the chickweed is just getting ridiculous. I've already weeded like 2 or 3 times in the past like 6 weeks. We're done the goals, so I'm going to schedule my new week, and then we're going to transfer any tasks onto the weekly master task list. I don't have any stickers picked out for this. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to get those stickers, and we're going to start planning.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes. I heal from your passion. My doubts are gone. Oh, yeah. Felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out.
Okay, I literally have to go because my daughter is trying to pull me outside, so I have to get going. But I just wanted to show you what I did. I didn't want this sticker here, but I tried putting it back on the sheet and it wouldn't go, so I was like, well, I don't want to waste it, so it's going to go there. This got a little bit messy for me, but that's okay. I think I have everything on here. Like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, they're going to be ridiculous. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be gone, so it doesn't really matter. And then Monday, Tuesday are the only days I really have to work for the week. So hopefully I get everything done, and I'll try to check in with you guys for it won't be current for the next week, only because I will have I'll probably film the video on the Monday. And then it'll give me time on Tuesday to edit. The only problem with that is I need to do stickers Tuesday. So maybe I'll try to get it all done Monday. And then that video won't post until Friday. So I did put weekly plan with me question mark because I wasn't sure if I'll separate them. I'll probably put them together. So I'm sorry for those of you who don't like long videos, but that's what's going to happen because my schedule is just so busy. So yeah, so that's it for this plan with me. So you guys, I'm going to put this back in my planner. And let's find the week that we are currently in right here. And I'm all done. So thank you guys for tuning in for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my channel, and click on the bell button to be notified of upcoming videos I post, and we'll talk to you again Friday. Bye, friends.